Good morning, students. We have discussed one term that is called open source. Okay, and after discussion of open source, we started the discussion of license. Okay, whenever you install any software, you will have to accept the license. Clear terms, because at the time of installation, you click on one button that is called accept. It means you are accepting the license. And in the case of your open source, license are of different types. These license types are mentioned in your syllabus, that is Creative Commons, then GPL, then Apache. So three license we will discuss. First is Creative Commons. So this is on the developer, which type of license he or she is giving. Clear? So according to that license, you will have to fulfill all the conditions and terms mentioned in the license. So first one is Creative Commons. This type of license is restricted. Restricted means there are so many terms that make your license, it applies some restrictions. So I'm typing the definition of this one. It gives permission to copy. It means we can copy the software. We can modify the software. We can distribute. So we can distribute. It means you can give it to your friends. The original work by attributing the creator of the work. So this is a restriction. It means whenever you are modifying the software, you will have to give the uh, acknowledgement to the original creator of work. It means whenever you are distributing it, again, you will have to give the credit to its original owner. So every step it need the acknowledgement of the original creator. तो आपको ओरिजिनल क्रिएटर बताना पड़ेगा कि ये इस पर्सन का वर्क है. तो दिस क्रिएट ए लिटिल बिट रिस्ट्रिक्शन. क्लियर? You are free to copy, you are free to distribute the original work, but you will have to give the attributing. It means you will have to give the credit to the original owner. Clear? So user rights are, you can copy the data, copy the work, okay, copy the work, but there are restriction is there. Always attribute the creator, okay, creator of original work. So these are rights, user rights. In this side, these are user obligations. Okay, there are some restrictions are there. So if you are copying the data, the restriction is user obligation is always attribute the creator of a work. Second one, you can distribute. Yes, beta.
सर मैंने ना अपने सामने बुक रखी हुई, बुक पेज नंबर 15 साइबर क्राइम.
Okay.
सर उसमें तो मुझे ये टर्म्स मिल नहीं रही, यूजर राइट्स वगैरह, वहां पे तो साइबर क्राइम।
now tell me, you are using the book of plus one.
यस सर, एंड लेटेस्ट एडिशन
Beta,
2021-22।
it is a society law and ethics. This chapter name is society law and ethics.
ओके सर,
Okay. Then
ओके मैंने साइबर समझ लिया।
yes. Next is distribute. So you can distribute the work. So there will be no any issue. You can distribute. But restriction is that you will have to get the permission from the creator. Okay, you can't distribute without the permission of creator. Okay, so clear. Next time, next is display or perform the work. You can use that word. Clear, but you will have to keep the copyright notice attached to the work. तो आपको वहां पे कॉपीराइट का जो नोटिस है कि दिस इज अ कॉपीराइटेड वर्क, ठीक है, वो साथ में रखना पड़ेगा। नेक्स्ट इज you can communicate your work with to other person, okay, but there should be one link to the license from any copy of your work. तो आपने अपने पास अपने एक लिंक प्रोवाइड करना पड़ेगा कि जो कि जो आपके पास ओरिजिनल वर्क है उसका लिंक। क्लियर, यू आर यूजिंग योर वर्क, यू आर कम्युनिकेटिंग, ठीक है, तो ओरिजिनल वर्क कहाँ पे है, वेदर इट इज सेव्ड इन एनी वेबसाइट, तो कोई भी वेबसाइट है उसका लिंक आपको प्रोवाइड करना पड़ेगा। तो फॉर्मेट, so you can carry your work in any format like DVD, CD, pen drive, आप सॉफ्टवेयर किसी में भी रख सकते हो in any format, but obligation is that if any change in work, give acknowledgement, give acknowledge. Clear, to acknowledge is compulsory in this case. So it means in short we can say this is a, here restrictions are there, you can use or you can copy or modify or distribute your the work or original work of another person, but you will have to give there the acknowledgement of the original creator, and moreover if you are going to make any change, to get the permission from the original owner, original creator, and third one is you will have to keep the copy of license from the give the link in your software or in your website about the original work. Okay, now second type of your license is GPL. So GPL stand for, this is very common, this type of license is very common, this is called general public license. So this is very liberal. Okay, so it provide us the feature like you can copy the software, okay, according to your need. Number two, you can distribute the software. Okay, you can make it the changes, you can modify the software, then you can redistribute it. Okay, so there is no any restriction regarding acknowledgement of original creator, or you will have to get the permission from the original creator, or you will have to provide the link of original work. So these type of conditions are in Creative Commons, not in GPL. Third type of your license is Apache license. Okay, so in this type of license grants in number of rights to the users. Okay, these rights are number one, rights are perpetual. It means you can use that software forever, for a lifetime. Okay, then next one is right are worldwide. It means it is not restricted to any country, it is not restricted to any community, so it is worldwide, so it is applicable worldwide. Number three, rights are granted for no fee or royalty. So in GPL, you can charge some money for maintenance, for communication, for sending the product, okay, or software. But these are very nominal charges. But in the case of Apache license, rights are granted for no fee, or in single ply you can't receive from any person. Next is rights are non-exclusive. It means you are not only the solo owner. If you have a receiving any right, so it does not mean other person can't use it. So it is non-exclusive. It means it is not a solo right. Number of person can get the right. ठीक है? तो ये किसी एक person के लिए नहीं है. It is for community. Next is rights are irrevocable. So if these rights are given to you, nobody can take it back. So these are the licenses of and for open source. Okay, students, any doubt in this? Harshika, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt in these licenses, better?
No, sir.
Okay, so remember the exact definition of these licenses. Okay, these are Creative Commons, GPL. GPL stands for General Purpose License, and Apache is Apache license. Okay, these are the three types of license. And I have already discussed in the case of your software. Yes, beta. If you have any doubt,
The
please.
table है
Yes, Siddharth?
Irrevocable.
Irrevocable means if once you have received any license and later on no one can take it back.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
welcome. और हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया हुआ है कि जो सॉफ्टवेयर्स होते हैं वो डिफरेंट टाइप्स के होते हैं. फ्रीवेयर, ठीक है, देन शेयरवेयर, देन प्रोप्राइटरी, okay. So freeware, the software available free of cost, but coding is not available. Shareware, these are for free for a limited period. Proprietary software, these are totally paid software. And open source softwares, the software which are available with coding, okay. And there are some copy-lifted softwares. So these are the free software whose distribution term ensure that all the copies of all the versions carry one or more or less same distribution term. So these are the copyrighted software that are available free of cost. So it is just like a freeware. So these are the different type of software which we have already discussed. Okay. Now come to our syllabus. Now next is we are going to discuss one term that is called e-waste management. Okay, e-waste management. So next topic is e-waste. Okay, students, normally when our gadgets are old, we throw that in dustbin. Okay, and in a garbage, and later on from the garbage it go to the earth, okay, inside the soil, and after that it creates problems because it contains some material that are dangerous for the nature, that are not good for nature. Clear? So e-waste management means how to manage the e-waste material. Clear? So with the help of e-waste management, the things can be recycled. Okay, there is a recycling is there, rescale is there, reuse is there. So there are term 3R. Okay, 3R means reuse. Reuse means uh, if you if you have one mobile phone that is not that is of very old technology, so why you are throwing it in the garbage? Give it to the person who can use that. Clear? Next is rescale. Rescale means you can give some modification in that one. And recycling. Recycling means disassemble the product. Okay, and after that usable material you can get from the that product, and the dangerous material you will segregate. Okay, so these are the different terms. So why e-waste management is required in order to in order to stop the pollution. Okay, so Gaurav, it's clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next is, so when we are using the word e-waste, So e-waste means electronic waste. So all the type of electronic material like mobile phone or TV or your refrigerator or these type of all the electronic things, and that is not usable for you is called e-waste. Clear? And here e-waste means electronic waste or e-scrap, you can say. Then waste electronic or the electronic equipment. तो ये इसके जो टर्म्स यूज होती हैं उसको आप यूज कर सकते हो. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक waste, it is also called e-waste or e-scrap or there is waste electrical and electronic equipments. Its full form is WEEE, triple E. Okay, so these are terms used for the same thing. So, but remember one thing, before the management of e-waste, you will have to delete the data from your devices. Okay, suppose you are going to use e-waste in the case of your laptop. So before dispose of your laptop, maybe with your for 3 hours, you will have to delete the original data because that data can be misused by another person. So e-waste डिस्पोजिंग प्रोसेस इंक्लूड, उसमें क्या क्या इंक्लूड हो सकता है? तो प्रोसेसिंग में क्या क्या होता है बताओ? डिसमेंटलिंग, ठीक है. तो डिसमेंटलिंग मींस separate the different material from the product. Segregation of various metal means iron metals and plastic. Number 3, defurbination. Any student, what is the meaning of this term, beta? Yes, refurbishment. Any student, Gaurav?
सर रेनोवेशन करना.
Yes, suppose one laptop is creating problem, then the company will receive back, and after the modification, it will give to the it sell it again. It means its price will be naturally its price will be less as compared with the original product. The ठीक है, तो उस प्रोडक्ट को कुछ उसकी जो प्रॉब्लम थी उसको सॉर्ट आउट करके आप उसको फिर से मार्केट में सेल करते हो. रिवर्स दिस टर्म इज वेरी कॉमन नाउ.
जैसे सर कि नया मॉडल आया है इस कंपनी इस चीज का.
बेटा ऐसे ना जैसे लैपटॉप्स हैं, जैसे एलजी का लैपटॉप है, तो उसमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स आ गई, ठीक है, कंपनी के पास वो प्रोडक्ट वापस चला गया, तो अब उसकी कंपनी क्या करेगी, उसको ठीक करेगी, करेक्ट करेगी, उसको रेक्टिफाई करेगी, ठीक है. रेक्टिफाई करने के बाद उसको फिर से मार्केट में सेल कर देगी, तो उसके प्राइस थोड़े से कम होंगे. क्लियर हो गया बेटा?
यस सर.
नेक्स्ट इज रिसाइकलिंग. Valuable material you will extract from the product, ठीक है. So treatment and disposal of dangerous material and waste. So these are the things the process of e-waste मैनेजमेंट, ई-वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट में आप ये चीजें करते हो. तो यहाँ पे डिसमेंटलिंग, ओके, dismantling. Okay, so these are the different things that come under the process of e-waste. Now benefits of e-waste. Okay, management. Number one, recycling. You can say these are the benefit of recycling or of e-waste. Number one is create jobs. So there are different companies that their work is for the e-waste recycling. So it creates jobs. Second one, toxic waste. So there are some dangerous things, materials are there. So there are proper disposal of that one. Then save landfill space. Landfill space means whenever we throw something in the land absorb it. Okay, so it will receive the good material. Okay, the dangerous material we will handle properly. Then protect public health and water quality. So it will stop the pollution. That's why it is beneficial for us. Allows for recovery of valuable precious metal. So whenever with the help of e-wastage, so you can receive back the valuable material from the product. So these are the different benefits of e-waste or e-waste recycling. Now the next topic is, here is Indian Information Technology Act. Because as just like in other countries, in India there is Indian Information Technology Act, IT Act. So this act contains different type of punishment for different type of cyber crimes. Okay, whenever there is any transaction, electronic transaction is there, in that case, your IT Act is applicable. Now, last term here is Technology and Safety Society, Gender and Disability Issue while teaching and using computer. So whenever we are using technology, there are two main issues. One is there is a gender discrimination is there. Disability. Second one is disability. Disability means sometimes some students are not normal. They are slow learner. So there are some issues while teaching and using computer, because computer we are using in for teaching. Clear? But there are some issues like gender discrimination and disability. These main issues are there. So in this issues we will discuss it, and then there are some measurements, some steps to resolve this. So today time is over. Now tomorrow we will discuss these topics, and after that our topic theoretical portion of your syllabus will be complete. Okay, students. Take care. Bye. I'm closing the meeting. Thanks for attending the meeting.